Well, thanks for trying, George. You's a real peach. This is my last stop, so I'll meet yas where I meet yas. Oh, that sounds grand. Well, thanks, bud. Oh, well, a ring-a-ding-ding. Swells to meet ya. In fact, you can call me Swells, as I just said. Nice place you got here. Real nice. What is it, a duplex? Condo? In this economy? Whatever it is, it's nice. Real nice. I was just stopping by because, well, you know, your neighborhood's nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump for you, but me, barely even half a step. Though you wouldn't believe it with all the traffic. Hoo-ha! Crazy. Nothing but cars and cars for miles, and if you so much as dent a roof, the little guys will find a way to bring down the big hammer on you faster than you can say the word lawsuit, but, you know, when you're so used to living by and behind yellow tape, you learn to read between the lines. That's actually why I'm visiting here today. You see, I was actually visiting one of my other clients. Lovely little family. And I mean lovely and little. Lovely. Just lovely, let me tell ya. Hardly made me feel unwelcome with their unseemly dispositions, but hey, I ain't never met nobody who's too excited about any suit-wearing monkey appearing on their doorstep, short or tall. Anyways, don't get me too distracted, but you see, I checked my docket where this house happened to be wedged, and I just so happened to notice that you don't seem to have any, crushing insurance? Crushing insurance, you know? It's like you get car insurance and your insurance company will pay for your car if it gets damaged. Yeah, you get life insurance to pay for your funerals and compensating for your absence, and you get crushing insurance for a more specialized sort of damages. You see, you live in a grand spanking new world, don't yas? 15 years ago, the tallest your average person could strive to be is 6, 7, 8 feet tall? Yeah? Well, the number's been on the rise. Who knows why, really? Chemicals in the water, growth hormones in the food, natural evolution. Whatever you really want to call it, there's a new branch of humanity that's on the rise. And I mean the rise. 10, 20, 30 feet. I mean, I turned out to be such a short stack next to my business partners at, 27 and a half feet? I mean, do I look like a basketball player to you? Oh, shucks. Well, thank you. I really do try to keep... Anyway, speaking on those business partners, we've gotten to talking lately. Every day you see it on the news. Disaster after disaster after disaster that, for one of you little lima beans, wouldn't even be worth a cringe compilation. People are scared. Running scared. Crying scared. Suing scared. You knocked over my house. You stepped on my car. You drained that lake. On and on and on again. And these people are scared. Scared for nothing. Scared of everything. Scared of us. But they keep on forgetting how hard it might be for us. We're all just learning. We're all just learning how to live in a world that doesn't want us there. Higher living expenses, medical discrimination, and the simple matter of lacking accommodations. We're all only human, and whether we're 6 foot or 16 or even 60, I don't think that should change a thing. But That's a personal sort of tangent. All I'm trying to say here is that you live in what some may call a high-risk area for incidents and accidents of such a nature as, oops, somebody leaned against the top of my roof and it caved in from the pressure, the weight. How unfortunate. In fact, you could say it was crushed. That's what we're looking to cover. Innocent little incidents like that. A roof that caves in because it became an unfortunate source of leverage, or a bone that breaks because of a too hard high five. Mistakes, accidents, boners, and the like. Now, would you be interested to sign up for a low-rate premium, or perhaps a high-rate premium, or perhaps an even higher-than-rate premium to ensure that if there's ever, and I mean ever, such a terrible accident, you're insured? I do assure you that this is in your better interest. Oh, are you really so sure? I would be a tad more hesitant about being so hasty. I mean, accidents happen every day, and the thing about accidents is that they're as accidental as they are incidental. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. I was just adjusting how I was seated, but that creaking sound didn't sound very good, wouldn't you say? In fact, it almost sounds like if I were to place even a pinky finger on it, it would crumple. Maybe that says a lot about my pinky finger, which is about as thick as your own leg, but I think it says a little about the state of your roof, too. And it looks like such a cozy little place, too. All your little things. It'd be a shame if you had to move or something like that. I honestly believe that you and I, the partners, we could all live rather peacefully. Why, I've been barking up your doorstep for about 8 minutes now, and I haven't so much as caught a glimmer of a sneer in my line of business. As desperate as it sounds to say, it's enough to get you a seat at the table. Though it slopes to one end and the bench is unstable, so's we ain't perfect. Sue, the real point is that I like ya. Maybe to your ears it don't ring the same way, but I do. That's why I'd be willing to cut you a cozy little deal. I'll charge us the same amount as everyone else, but I'll guarantee an extra bit of security to make sure no other businesses try to convince you to dance for them. Racketeers, I tell ya. And those guys play rough. Me and my boys, my business partners. Now look, most people tend to be a bit dubious in regards to just how innocent promising not to level your house sounds, and even if, especially if we can't help it, it does sound a suspicious bit like extortion. But those guys, they are the ones who earn that dubiousness. And they don't plan to stop at homes, cars, places of business. And they won't stop with men, women, or children. They stop when they can squeeze the sweet milk from your bones for their supper. Because that means results. And hey, I like results as much as the next big slimy rat fuck who knows that the little man always pays his dues. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. Dignity, always dignity. And I think that makes me a stronger force in the workplace than most. And, not just because I'm a little stronger than your average little person. But hey, I'm just one guy. I'm sure the next fellow you let knock on your door will make me look like a pipsqueak. Remind you why diplomacy is a mercy. Yada yada yada. But you know what they say. Knock on enough doors and the devil will answer. You might not be doing the knocking, but I find that it still applies. Maybe you think it's wrong for me to say that idleness is next to devilishness, that you could do no wrong and still end up with pain and suffering on your doorstep. Maybe. But idle hands are the devil's playthings, and what have you done to stop it? Gotten crushing insurance by chance? Think on it a touch. After all big business decisions should be handled with delicacy and time. And if there's nothing, absolutely nothing I know better, it's big and it's business.